Hey, Paula. Merry Christmas from Lakeland. There are so many Scientologists in Clearwater. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so here we go.
We've
I'll be
got
right back.
somebody next who's been waiting a bit, but it's time to welcome onto the show Meegan Connor. Meegan, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys tonight?
Excellent.
I'm just fine, thank you.
Merry Christmas Eve to both of you.
Yeah, you too.
And we've got 253 people watching. So with us three, that's 256. This is a rockin' party.
Yes, and I made sure, to have my shoulders covered because I knew that I'm sorry. I'm being told now that shoulders are okay. So all right, so I'm going to adjust for the new garments. There we go.
Love it.
Shoulders are okay, but who knows what tomorrow may bring?
Who knows? Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Exactly.
Christmas.
Yes, Christmas for sure. But who knows what new doctrine or policies or policy doctrine or doctrine policies might come tomorrow.
They're changing stuff right and left. It's amazing.
We've got a new prophet. It's a new era. Who knows what lawsuits are going to come next?
I can guarantee
they can get a piece of one.
As I say, I can guarantee there will be some, huh?
Yes, 100%. Yes. Well,
Deborah Harding says, I believe in Meegan.
I wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me this year. I actually left the church. I officially resigned in February of 2023. So I have not been out for very long. And so Christmas of 2023 was my very first year dealing with Christmas without faith. And I stumbled across this broadcast, and it was transformative for me. I was so grateful to find it because I had no idea what to do with Christmas as a non-believer. So I was really grateful for it, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys tonight.
You mean this very one, the Christmas Eve party?
This very party, yes.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was just out there on YouTube with nowhere to go and had no idea what to do with all these nativities that I had and all of these Christmas decorations.
Wait a minute.
Had no idea what to do. And my kids were with their dad. And so I was by myself, and I just was feeling so alone. And I was
like, if she's ex-Mormon though, why does she give a shit what the new, rules are? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was raised Catholic, but I don't really keep up on the new rules. And I don't say like we have, right? Oh, we have a new prophet. Oh, we have new rules. Like, what do you mean? And this channel is called Mormon Discussions, Inc. A radio free Mormon. So this guy is radio free. I don't know what that means. Like radio free Mormon. Oh, you want to see the chat? Okay, yes. The chat is still there. I mean, it's going to be hard. Do you guys care if I take this chat box down on the screen? Because if so, then I can open this up like...
so grateful to find this little community over here, and I had such a great night. So thanks for inviting me this year.
Thank you. You're going to make me cry here. That's not a nice thing to do to RFM on Christmas Eve.
You're not going to cry. Come on.
Well, it's never my intent to make people cry. But I make people cry, including myself, lots of times. So
yeah. Well, thank you. That's very, very sweet. How does that make you feel, Bill?
It shows that your purpose in doing this show is there really are folks out there that in a certain moment of their life really appreciate having community. So kudos to you for starting this.
Thank you. He reflects it back to me. See, that's Bill. He's a hard guy to compliment. It's embarrassing, really. But I've always considered this from the beginning, even though I had the idea, big deal, but total team effort with me and Bill on every single one of these, including tonight. And it's Christmas Eve for him, just as much as it is for everyone else.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Meegan.
Yes, of course. So I actually started a new podcast this last year. I have my own channel, _verse, which is mostly true crime, which is probably where, Radio Free Mormon and I have crossed.
Can you say the name again, Meegan, a little bit slower? Because I didn't get it. Maybe everybody didn't get
verse, same as the
so
first.
It's _verse. Third verse, as in first verse, second verse, third verse.
No.
Is it spelled out?
No, like third verse, same as the fucking first.
Or is it the number 3 with RD? Out. So THIRD, then underscore, and verse, VERSE.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And what's it about?
That's my main channel. I mostly do true crime, everything at the intersection of narcissism and unhealthy family systems and unhealthy.
She does true crime. I thought she was like a language, or no, what am I talking about? Body language. Why do I have body language on the mind? I thought she was like a fucking life coach. What's your hubby? What are you talking about? What's your hubby, Jada? You give love a bad name.
Religious systems.
This was last night, y'all. This is Christmas Eve partying with Radio Free Mormon. Guy's even got his red silk scarf on.
And I think that's where I crossed paths with you, Radio Free Mormon, because I asked you a little bit for some legal advice when my dumb cousin was representing herself in her Arizona trials, Lori Vallow Daybell.
Look at him. He's like, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. So she's firstly invited on here. And, oh, that's your husband? Listen. Welcome, husband. Listen, this is her first invite on this show, and she calls Lori Vallow her stupid cousin. Look at Radio Free Mormon's face. He's like, what? Dude, Meegan, read the fucking room, okay? Why don't you introduce, like, my cousin is Lori Vallow Daybell, and that's the reason I started my podcast. Why do you have to go, oh, my stupid cousin? He's like, what? See, we're not crazy. Other people think it's weird too. You can tell by their faces. Look at him. He's like, huh? Look at both of them. They're like, what? What?
With you, Radio Free Mormon, because I asked you a little bit for some legal advice when my dumb cousin was representing herself in her area.
You asked them for legal advice? Are these guys lawyers?
A little bit for some legal advice when my dumb cousin was representing herself in her Arizona trials.
We've got a cooter chat.
Catching up. I think LM is focusing on shame because it lets her acknowledge the shit show without taking any accountability. Love your show. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Flannel Stitcher. Wow. Thank you for the generous cooter chat. I think that she focuses on shame for the same reason. Absolutely. It's a roundabout way to not take accountability, but to come across to the majority of people that you're sorry. Nope. No disguised apologies here. Thank you, Flannel Stitcher, and Merry Christmas to you. Andy, Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're having a great holiday. I'm not buying the leaving the Mormon church from any of these folks. He is a lawyer?
Lori Vallow Daybell.
Like, why would you need legal advice if this is your dumb cousin's ordeal? Why? Why do you need legal advice? Me too, Andy. I'm here for it.
I was with you, Radio Free Mormon, because I asked you a little bit for some legal advice when my dumb cousin was representing herself in her Arizona trials, Lori Vallow Daybell. The world's dumbest defendant.
You know why it's so good to tell me secrets? Because I have no recollection of this conversation at all.
Well, I think we might have
worked out well.
Look at this person.
Then I'll claim it.
First.
Okay. If it didn't, it never happened.
Well, we might have exchanged an email or two because I said, my dumb cousin's representing herself. I'm not an attorney. I don't know how to interpret this. But then it turned out I really didn't need legal help because she was so inept that it was really obvious that she had no idea what she was doing.
Wait.
So nobody needed to be an attorney to say.
Wait, what? She wanted an attorney. What? That doesn't even make sense.
What a terrible job she was doing.
Oh, wow, Andy.
Oh, okay. Did I even?
But
I'm sitting here wondering if I even knew who it was that you were talking about. Did you mention names?
Lori Vallow Daybell is my
Did
cousin.
you mention that in the
I did.
email?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, folks, every morning I wake up in a new world. But it's nice to meet you, Meegan.
It's okay, but some people, thank
What?
goodness, some people don't know anything about this case, and some people don't care about it. And I'm always so grateful to find
What just
people who don't
happened?
know and don't care. But I started a new channel this year called Ex-Mormon Snark with my co-host Kirsten.
So we have a Meegan and we have a Kirsten. He did not know it was her cousin. I know. He's like, what? Did you say that in the email? Like, what the fuck?
Anything about this case, and some people don't care about it. And I'm always so grateful to find people who don't know and don't care. But I started a new channel this year called Ex-Mormon Snark with my co-host Kirsten, and she and I do a live show every Monday night. We have family night, and we teach people out of our old Book of Mormon reader from 1978. The old cartoon book that has, Lamanites dressed suspiciously and whatnot. But we also.
So she spends her time doing a snark on the Mormon religion on another channel. Did you guys know that? It doesn't sound like it, Tara. Hey, Mike. Meegan and Kirsten.
Also talk about, our experiences with Mormonism and the Mormon temple. And she actually wrote an ex-Mormon night before Christmas for us. And so I thought I would share that with you tonight.
Look at everybody
Meegan,
in
is your
chat.
name really Meegan?
It really is Meegan, yes.
And you haven't corrected me.
I generally don't correct people because, it is what it is.
Well, I apologize.
So this is her and Kirsten right here. They pulled it up. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like, what the fuck am I looking at? It says X Snark MO. I wouldn't even know what that meant if I saw it. Maybe you have to be Mormon to understand that. I don't know. Merry Christmas Snarkians. They call themselves Snarkians.
It's okay.
I would encourage people to correct me because I do want to be correct as much as I can, at least going forward. So, Meegan, I apologize. Please tell us about this again.
Yeah, so Ex-Mormon Snark, it's about me and Kirsten just unpacking our Mormon trauma. We reveal all of the temple secrets as we talk about all of the trauma that we've gone through as Mormons. And every Monday night, we do family night where we enjoy an adult beverage together. We give the recipe in advance so you can join us. And we have family night live every.
Oh, they're such rebels. Oh, my God. They have a freaking adult beverage and they do Mormon Snark.
Monday night.
It sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like, Mike, that Lauren got her a spot on this show. Put a 1 in chat if you think that Lauren got her on this show in order to keep Meegan on her side. Because if it appears that Lauren has, is boosting her and helping her, it'll make her stick around. Right. I don't know who you are or how to pronounce your name. In fact, why am I even interviewing you? I know nothing about you. But you're part of the band, so here you are. Oh, a lot of you guys think that. Okay. Adult beverage and family night. Yeah, I caught that too. Let me put on some captions. We enjoy on family night an adult beverage together.
We give the recipe in advance so you can join us. And we have family night live every Monday night.
It sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
it sounds
it's so
wonderful.
fun. So my co-host Kirsten wrote this ex-Mormon night before Christmas.
Oh,
And
Lord,
one of my
have
traditions
mercy.
with my kids is we have all kinds of different night before Christmases that we read. So I thought I would share that with you guys tonight,
Oh,
if you don't
fuck.
mind.
Sure thing. Just so you know, Rabbi Charnez, he's going to be right after you, and he has to run into some kind of service at the top of the hour.
In
So-
other words, speed it up, Meegan. You ain't gonna be here all fucking night reading your fucking poems.
Just want to let you know that he left me a long voice message to that effect to make sure that he wasn't late like he was last year. and if you want to, we can bring him on now, and then you could do the poem.
I don't know if she's on the toilet.
It will be quick, but I'm happy to be accommodating.
No,
I don't have anywhere else to go.
That's fine. Go ahead. Just do the
That's
poem,
pathetic.
and he
Okay.
can be late, and everybody can
Christmas
turn and look at him when he comes in.
Yeah, and they'll all say, "Why were you late?" He'll say it was a poem.
Again.
Their faces.
Well, here we go. So this is by my co-host Kirsten. It was the night before Sunday, and all through the house, no people were stirring, not even my spouse. The garments lay folded, untouched in their drawer, as I suddenly thought, what if this isn't true anymore?
Look at Radio Free Mormon. He's like, I need a double. I hope that my wife made me a double tonight because I need it. It does look like a shower curtain. It does. I don't want to say she's on the toilet, but God, it kind of does look like it. But I don't know. I would hope not. I mean, who has books in their bathroom?
The manuals sat stacked on the shelf full of dust, once read without question, now eyed with mistrust. When out on the laptop, there rose such a fright, not Satan, but sources I'd Googled that night.
What?
Away to the browser, no prayer, no appeal, just doubts they'd insisted we never should feel. Arrests, treasure digging, teenage brides too. Turns out the prophet
Teenage brides? This is what? This what the fuck?
was yikes. Who knew? Gold plates
Wait, what?
we never should feel. Arrests, treasure digging, teenage brides too. Turns out the prophet was yikes. Who knew? Gold plates never seen, but the
Lindsay.
women were real. Polygamy pitched as God's special deal. From folk magic scams to a hat and a stone, funny how fraud seemed the real undertone.
Sure did.
Then temple questions appeared. I had to explore. These handshakes and tokens, what? Masons had them before?
Oh, he's like, you probably should have approved this. See, this is these people. Listen, what's treasure dicking? Listen, don't you think she should have approved this with them before going on their show? I would never do this on someone's panel. Come on here, introduce yourself, say Merry Christmas, and get the fuck off. And to bring this onto their show, you know what I mean? They didn't say they were doing snark.
Same signs, same rituals, dumb cosplay attire. Guess plagiarism's fine when you call it inspired.
Oh, wow. That's funny. Ironic.
The veil had a hole. Don't think too hard there. We promised
Oh, my God. Are you kidding? Look at these guys' faces.
the veil had a hole. Don't think too hard there. We promised some stuff we don't talk about, swear. Blood oaths removed, just a casual edit.
Oh, man. She made him get out the pipe. She she said treasure digging. She made him get out the pipe and drink.
Guess God heard some outcries and says, yeah, I get it. Then tithing math entered. Oh, buddy, oh, pal, 10% forever? Let's open Excel. Before rent, before food, before therapy bills. But the church bought them all, so I guess that's God's will. The profit and money and real estate plays, tithing before groceries, wild business way.
Wow. Wild business ways. Real estate? Are you talking to Lauren and her family?
Profit and money and real estate plays, tithing before groceries, wild business ways. 10% compounded over decades of fear, could have been college or freedom or beer.
Wow. He's like, we got this rabbi waiting. Could you wrap it up?
I saw how abuse cases quietly grew, handled with prayer and a legal team too. Protect the good name, move those bishops around, confess to your dentist, and then don't make a sound. Rules changed overnight. Shoulders bad, now they're chill. Polygamy's doctrine until it's not. Yet still, black men in priesthood, God waited a bit. Turns out eternal truth updates. This sounds like bullshit. Temporary.
Wow. Look at Bill Reel. Look at Bill on the left. She came on here. She's so funny. I know. What the hell? Look at, he's like, did you really?
Commandments, the new magic phrase. Translation, we're pivoting. Try not to notice, okay? The more I read, the more I thought, nope. Seems new revelation keeps up with bad PR, not hope. My shelf didn't crack, it exploded in flames as truth met the doctrine and none stayed the same. No spirit to guide me, but no devil in sight, just logic, receipts, and one hell of a night. No burning bosoms, no still small voice call, just clarity hitting like an effing brick wall. The fear tried to whisper, you'll lose everything, but truth felt like oxygen, terrifying yet freeing. Then I laughed, not the nervous, obedient kind, but the holy laughter of waking your mind. So Sunday rolled in with no guilt and no fear, no chapel, no calling, no testimony tears. I slept in that morning, no guilt and no rush, no callings, no meetings, no forced faithful hush. For once I was honest, no roles left to play. 'Twas the night before Sunday that I found my own way.
Meegan, first,
That was great.
I really enjoyed that. Who is the author?
She said
Kirsten,
Kirsten.
my co-host at Ex-Mormon Snark.
Did you already
is the one
say
who
that?
wrote that. I did,
I don't
yeah.
know if you already said that, but I wanted to
He doesn't know what to say.
underscore it because I think that's really well done.
Yeah, she did a great job. She's amazing and funny, and I absolutely love hanging out with her every week.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry, Bill.
it was brilliant. It was really well done. So cool to thank you so much for sharing it.
Yeah, of course.
There were like at least 3 places in there, in addition just to being a nice poem, but there were at least 3 places in there where the phrasing of the word really connected with feelings that I had as well. It gave voice to feelings.
Though
Yes.
it wasn't
Wonderful
hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a special gift, I think.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
So thank you so much. We'll get Rabbi Joe in here before
Rabbi
he
Joe.
misses the Christmas mass.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. It's so great to connect with you guys and your audience. I hope we get to collaborate again really soon.
I hope so too, Meegan. In the meantime, Merry Christmas.
Do you
Yes.
do you cover old crime stories?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
In fact, we just
42
covered
arrests.
we just covered Joseph Smith's 42 arrests. That's right.
You might want to look into the Bonnie Cordon grandchild murder. Just FYI.
Yes. Oh, I've been researching that one.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Have a great day. Merry Christmas.
Okay. Take care. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. I like that. Research the Bonnie Gordon grandchild murder. And while you're doing it, Merry Christmas.
I didn't think
That's
that's
what
the
these
right.
true crime people do. They live in this, I think.
Yeah. The more coverage, the better.
Okay. Rabbi
He
Joe.
said these true crime people, they live in this. You have no idea, boys. You have no idea. Okay, we're going to skip Rabbi Joe. Who comes up with Rabbi Joe? I don't know who that is. His daughter, maybe? Let's see. Okay, now I almost didn't recognize John Dehlin. I was like, who is that? I had to actually go back and listen to them introduce him to make sure it was him. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Talking about good Wi-Fi. Look who's next.
Who's next? I think I know who's supposed to be next.
Yeah.
Who's next?
John Dehlin.
John Dehlin. Merry
What's up,
Christmas.
brother?
How are
All right, so I didn't even recognize him. He does not look the same to me. Plus, he has a hat on. The hat says, "You are magic."
you?
Puff, puff,
Super
pass.
good. How are y'all doing?
Life is good.
We're great. What does it say on your hat? We got magic to do just for you.
You are magic.
Hey,
You are
Penny, Merry
magic.
Christmas.
You are magic.
That's what I said. You are magic. What's that from? Is that a song or something? Or
I don't even know. Brooke McClay gave it to me as a gift when I interviewed.
He doesn't even know. He just. This is John Dehlin. He is the host of the Mormon Stories podcast, the one that interviewed Lauren. Here, I'll show you. Do you guys think he looks different? I didn't even recognize him. His name is, what is it, Mormon Stories? I'm getting all this LDS shit in my algorithm. Ugh. I'll show you what he looked like when he interviewed Lauren. If you believe in magic.
Women that were possible.
Wake and bake. Thank you so much for your super chat. Killing me, LOL. Merry Christmas, Jay and Cooters. Thank you. Just me. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being here with me. Okay, here he is. Are they ever going to show him? There he is. You had no idea it was the same guy? Yeah, I know. I was like, he looks so different. He looks better. I think he looks better. Dolly Vision? Yeah, wild, huh?
Her this year.
okay.
So I like the message.
He looks more manly with the goatee and the beard or whatever he's got going on there.
How are y'all doing?
How do you feel about the magic of Christmas?
Yeah, the magic of Christmas, the magic of Mormon discussions and Radio Free Mormon.
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Bill, help me out here.
Well, he's trying to give us compliments, and I want to throw it back at him and say that there's been a lot of stuff going on with you, John. But man, I'm proud of you and the work that you do, and
What's going on
this
with him?
entity that you've built to help people and to make it just a common thing for us all to know a lot of Mormon stories. And so kudos to you for
Yeah,
blazing the path
You
that
can
you
only
have.
tell
and
by his voice.
all of us are grateful for the work that you do, my friend.
Thanks. Can I just say how beautiful the Mormon newscast has grown and flourished since that first recording? Y'all are really hitting grand slams every week with that.
Yeah, I
Well,
feel like
thank you. The Mormon
I'm gonna
Church doesn't
speed them up a little bit.
disappoint.
Yeah, I feel like we finally hit a really good stride with that. I think RFM and Rebecca were always nailing it out of the park. I think it took me a
Hitting
minute.
it out of the park, Bill.
Took me a minute to find my footing, but
Are
I
you
think,
still doing your
We're
recording?
not nailing it out of the park,
recording,
right?
Bill?
no. I don't do it that way anymore. Although I liked those. Although
Those are good.
I think sometimes it was a fail, but I liked them. But no, I'm not utilizing that sort of process anymore.
Jay Castro says, "What is this? A handsome contest?"
I mean, RFM would say no, it's no contest.
RFM actually didn't say that. RFM is full of surprises.
You think John's had a little bit of holiday cheer? Go, John.
Now y'all have to figure out my name on my window.
Santa's anagram.
Santa's anagram.
So it's
What does that mean?
Margana Santnas.
Who am I?
You're I'm trying to read it backwards. Oh, it's an anagram though. It's not a palindrome. Okay. I don't know. It's an anagram, Bill. Can you scramble those letters around and come up? Can you out
Ding,
there
ding,
watching?
ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
What? Satan?
Oh, he is.
What?
An anagram is you take the word and then you
Well,
make
it is,
another
but I
word
thought
from
the
the letters.
I thought the anagram was
So it's going to be Satan. Does the Mormon Church label him as Satan because he left and stuff? Galen says, John, Merry Christmas, Galen, by the way. John is getting sued by the Mormon, she said Moron Church, for using the name moron in his podcast. Merry Christmas, Brian, and Merry Christmas, Karen. Kalina. Thank you so much, Miss Kalina. Your name is so beautiful.
Merry Christmas.
We love ya. Red heart emoji.
Thank you so much, Miss Kalina. Merry Christmas to you, too. Sarah, welcome back to Cooterville.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Was part of the anagram, damn it.
The
As well
anagram
as
of
the,
Santa
as well
is
as the
Satan.
apostrophe S, I might add.
Last night, Penny.
Satan's margarine.
So you feel like you're Satan. Would you care to
Yep,
explore
see, the anagram is moving the word Santa around to Satan. These people are wild, man. These people are wild. Merry Christmas, Sunset. And Paul Sorensen. Merry Christmas with the laugh. The best Santa Claus laugh. Ho, ho, ho. Come on in and cross your legs. Yeah, I guess he's still being sued, Irish Jen. Mm-hmm.
that further, John?
Well, my podcast is a victory for Satan.
Yes. And once somebody put an image of Baphomet over your lovely countenance. Remember that?
None other than Kwaku.
Apparently, so is the church's trademark, a victory for Satan.
Why does the church want to trademark a victory for Satan?
One would have to ask those questions and get answers back from an institution that declines to comment.
I know
Thanks,
why.
Paul.
So Satan will quit having those freaking victories. That's why. You want to have another victory, Satan? I'll see you in court.
All right, fam, I'm glad you survived the flood. It was looking tenuous for you last week.
Yes, it was touch and go there for a while. But I
Did you
made
see
it out.
the water
Actually,
rise? Did you yourself see the water rise?
yes. Yeah.
You know what's really
Like-
weird too is like everybody in the chat is guessing and they're all putting Satan, Satan, Satan. It's weird. Why would you even talk? Hey, Vestiges. Why would you even talk about Satan on Christmas Eve? It's so weird. These people are wild as fuck. Hey, Astral Virgin. Merry Christmas. No, not John. Oh, yeah, John Dehlin, not John Matthias.
Was it like, did you see rivers or?
Okay, people don't know this. How close I am to the river, which is 20 yards from here is the river. And that's one of those big rivers that was flooding. And this is an underground bunker in the sense of it's.
This person in chat says, John, please roll up to court in a devil costume if you end up there. Oh, my God.
At least half below the level of the
Stay
street.
away,
And
Samael.
there's stairs that come down to it in the back, come through the back door. It's an office complex. But yeah, if that
It is
gave, if
weird,
that
too,
seawall
to
gave,
me that these people leave this religion and then it becomes their fucking identity still. So you've really never left it. And you're actually just creating more problems for yourself, in my opinion, if you leave something and then don't let it go. Like, I don't know how you can live like that. Whether it's religion, relationships, turmoil, whatever it is, I don't think it's healthy to not let shit go. But then again, I don't know what this is like. I've never been in a cult, and I've never dealt with shit like this. It's weird. It's almost incomprehensible to me that you would get this kind of treatment for leaving a religion, to say I don't agree with what you guys are teaching. It's so fucking weird, man. It is important to speak out against. I get that. I just think that it is consuming to them, and that must be unhealthy to a degree. You know what I mean? I just hope that the people that leave, like, they get like a balance in life where this isn't their only focus. You know what I mean?
then well, at least I had my
I mean, I give them credit for having the balls to speak out, for sure. Hey, Judy Lynn, Merry Christmas.
computer up on my desk. Let's put it that way. It probably wouldn't have been high enough, but that's all I felt like doing.
I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it through, RFM.
Thank you so much. And there's
What's
a huge storm coming to LA.
What's RFM? Oh, Radio Free Mormon.
I understand it's already there, and we're going to have to talk
What he
to our
calls
people
them.
who live in LA and give us an update when we get to them,
Like a rainstorm or thunderstorm?
like a Randy storm. Yeah, you haven't heard about this?
No, my
Like a
daughter.
huge storm.
That's
my
really
daughter
scary,
who lives
Paul.
in LA is here with us.
Oh well, this is a good time for her to be visiting.
Huh. Well, I'm glad to know that. I hope Randy's okay.
Yeah, he looks like he's okay. He's sipping some coffee, giving us 2 thumbs up. He's Siskel and Ebert. That's Randy Bell.
Well, this
So-
is fun.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
exactly what I
Thank
was
you,
thinking.
Sunset.
Did you
What's
have any
that?
kind of Christmas thought or anything you wanted to, I don't know, to share? Huh?
Well, I brought a story, but I also wanted to let y'all chew the fat. But I don't know if we have time.
No.
Do you have time for a story?
It depends on how long the story is.
No
I hope it involves
stories.
Frog and Toad.
That was last year, wasn't
No
it?
stories. Oh God, don't read a book to us. If he does, I'll put it on like 4 times speed. Sunset Chaser, first time I've ever sent money to a YouTuber. I am completely honored. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
I appreciate that. Merry Christmas.
I remember some things. I just don't remember giving legal advice about Lori Vallow.
Wow, he's like, what the fuck? That is so funny. That's to you, Meegan.
Involves Frog and Toad.
That was last year, wasn't it?
I remember some things. I just don't remember giving legal advice about Lori Vallow.
I can go fast.
Probably a good thing to forget.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, how many pages and how many words on the page? And did you time this beforehand?
It's less than 10, but I didn't count on us talking.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's
go ahead.
still on
Go
it.
ahead,
He is,
please.
Lori.
You sure?
You got this book, yeah, and I want to see the pictures too.
Christmas Day in the morning.
Thank you.
I'll go fast. I'll read fast. This
Okay.
is my pro buck. Here we go.
Oh, throwback.
Christmas Day in the morning.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right. He walked suddenly and completely. It was 4 o'clock, the hour at which his father had always called him to get up and help with the milking. That's of a cow.
Sophia,
Strange how
Merry
the habits of
Christmas.
his youth
Why does that even need to be said, Satan?
clung to him still. 50 years ago, and his father had been dead for 30 years.
As opposed to the goat, I imagine.
Or
I'm sorry. You keep reading. We're
But yet
listening.
he waked at 4 o'clock in the morning. He had trained himself to turn over and go to sleep, but this morning, because it was Christmas, he did not try to sleep. Can you guys see the photo?
Yep.
Is it too glary?
no, I see it.
Yeah, they're like, we see it. Keep going.
He slipped back in time, and he did so easily nowadays. He was 15 years old and still on his father's farm. He loved his father. He had not known it until one day, a few days before Christmas, when he overheard what his father was saying
Thank you,
to his
Sophia.
mother.
Yep.
Thank you so
This is
much.
a super one. Mary, I hate to call Rob in the mornings. He's growing so fast, and he needs to
Merry
sleep.
Christmas.
If you could see how he sleeps
Merry
when I go in to
Christmas.
wake him
Kiss
up,
my
I wish I could manage alone.
Kiss his
So you
ass.
can't, Adam. His
Kiss
mother's
your
voice was
ass.
brisk because he isn't a child anymore. It's time he took his turn. Yes, his father said slowly, but I sure do hate to wake him. When he heard these words, something in him woke. His father loved him. He had never thought of it before, taking for granted the tie of their blood. Neither his father nor his mother talked about loving their children. They had no time for such things. There was always so much to
Thank
do
you so much,
on a farm.
Sophia. Merry
Here's the mom and the
Christmas.
dad on a farm.
Just help a brother out.
Now that he knew his father loved him, there would be no more loitering in the mornings and having to be called again. He got up after that, stumbling with sleep, and pulled on his clothes, his eyes tight shut, but he got up. And then on the night before Christmas, that year when he was 15, he lay for a few minutes thinking about the next day. They were poor, and most of the excitement was in the turkey they had raised themselves and in the mince pies his mother made. His sisters sewed presents, and his mother and father always bought something he needed, not only a warm jacket, maybe, but something more, such as a book. And he saved and bought them each something too. So here's the boy in his red, long underwear, yawning as he wakes up in the morning.
One-piece pajamas.
That's right. Looking for the marks. There's no marks. He wished that Christmas he was 15, he had a better present for his father. As usual, he had gone to the 10-cent store and bought a tie. It had seemed nice enough until he lay thinking the night before Christmas, and then he wished that he had heard his father and mother
Merry Christmas,
talking in time
Ark.
for him to save for something
Merry
better.
Christmas,
He lay on his
Snarky.
side, his head supported by his elbow, and looked out of his attic window. The stars were bright, much brighter than he ever remembered seeing them, and one was so bright he wondered if it were really a star of Bethlehem. Dad, he had once asked when he was a little boy, what is a stable? It's just a barn,
Merry
his father had
Christmas,
replied,
Jeanette.
like ours. That's the boy sleeping in his bed,
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
looking outside.
Very
at the snow. Then Jesus had been born in a barn, and to a
He look at him. He's like, "What are we doing?" They're kind of clowning him a little bit to be funny.
barn the shepherds and the wise men had come, bringing their Christmas gifts. The thought stuck him like a silver dagger. Why should he not give his father a special gift too, out there in the barn? He could get up earlier than 4
Merry
o'clock, and
Christmas,
he could creep
sis.
into the barn and get all the milking done. He'd do it alone, milk and clean up, and then when his father went in to start the milking, he'd see it all done, and
I
he
got
would
a
know who had done
membership.
it.
Oh,
This is a picture of the manger, Jesus in the manger with the wise men and the star, and Mary, and Joseph, and lambs and cows. We're almost done. At 2:45, he got up and put on his clothes. He crept downstairs carefully, careful of the creaky boards, and let himself out. The big star hung lower over the barn roof, a reddish gold. The cows looked at him, sleepy and surprised. That's the barn with the star above the barn. Lots of snow. He's carrying a lamp out to the barn because it's so dark. He needs a lamp.
I saw that. I like that. That's very
Out
nice.
in the barn.
He's about to see the whole transaction.
They're celestializing. More celestializing.
This guy up here kind of reminds me of Trisha, like he's the male Trisha.
going on in the barn. Is there any barn in America that doesn't have
Oliver
electrolytes
Calgary's
going
about
on
to
in
get
it?
some news.
Yes.
So, boss, he whispered, they accepted him placidly, and he fetched some hay for each cow and then got the milking pail and the big milk can. So that's him with the cow, saying hello to the cow with a lamp.
He's
Maybe-
funny.
You know, this is a family show. Should we stop?
He says this is a family show. This guy's fucking funny. And look, he's trying not to laugh.
Stop here, Satan.
He had never milked all alone before,
Stop here, Satan.
but it seemed almost easy. He kept thinking about his father's surprise. His father would come in and call him, saying that he would get things started while Rob was getting dressed. He'd go to the barn, open the door, and then he'd go to get the 2 big empty milk cans, but they wouldn't be waiting or empty. They'd be standing in the milk house filled. That's him milking the cow.
What is that?
The task went more easily than he had ever known it to before. Milking for once was not a chore. It was something else, a gift to his father who loved him. He finished, the 2 milk cans were full, and he covered them and closed the milk house door carefully, making sure of the latch. He put the stool in its place by the door and hung up the clean milk pail. Then he went out of the barn and barred the door behind him. So that's the boy carrying the big milk.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called?
A pail?
Milk pails? Are those pails?
I'm guessing.
Back in his room, he had only a minute to pull off his clothes in the darkness and jump into bed, for he heard his father up. He put the covers over his head to silence his quick breathing. The door opened. Rob, his father called. We have to get up, son, even if it is Christmas. All right, he said sleepily. I'll go on out, his father said. I'll get things started. The door closed and he lay still, laughing to himself. In just a few minutes, his father would know. His dancing heart was ready to jump from his body. The minutes were endless, 10, 15. He did not know how many, and he heard his father's footsteps again. The door opened and he lay still. Rob? Yes, Dad. His father was laughing, a queer, sobbing sort of a laugh. Thought you'd fool me, did you? His father was standing beside his bed, feeling for him, pulling away the cover. It's Christmas, Dad. So that's the dad opening up the door with the boy in the bed, laughing. He found his father and clutched him in a great hug. He felt his father's arms go around him. It was dark, and they could not see each other's faces. Son,
What is happening? This random person says, "Are you 3 drunk? I don't know what I walked into." LOL.
I thank you. Nobody ever did a nicer thing. Oh, Dad,
Hey,
I want
Randy,
you to
Merry
know
Christmas.
I do want to be good. The words broke from him of their own will. He did not know what to say. His heart was bursting with love. Well, I reckon I can go back to bed and sleep, his father said after a moment. No, hark. That's the son and the father hugging. The father's very happy that his son gave him the gift. And
I
2
don't
pages.
know, dude.
The little ones are waked up. Come to think of it, son, I've never seen you children when you first saw the Christmas tree. I was always in the barn. Come on. He got up and pulled on his clothes again, and they went down to the Christmas tree. And soon the sun was creeping up to where the star had been. So this is mom and the kid, I think, and a dog going down the stairs. And the final page. Oh, what a Christmas, and how his heart had nearly burst again with shyness and pride.
So he didn't. He wasn't milking a dairy cow. He was. You can't milk a bull. This is gross. Is this going where I think it's going?
As his father told his mother and made the younger children listen about how he, Rob, had got up all by himself. The very best Christmas gift I ever had, and I'll remember it, son, every year on Christmas morning so long as I live. They had both remembered it, and now that his father was dead, he remembered it alone, that blessed Christmas dawn when, alone with the cows in the barn, he had made his first gift of true love.
Oh.
And that's the family sitting around by the Christmas tree telling the stories.
That is really, really nice.
Merry
I like
Christmas. I love you, Bill and RFM. Y'all are
The fuck? Merry Christmas, toe beans. What the hell was that all about?
important people to me and your dear friends, and I love mostly what you do to build community. This people needs community, and y'all build community like no one else. By the way, the fact that your cruise is almost sold out is one of the things that's made me happiest.
They have a cruise? You want to go on a cruise with these guys? Merry Christmas, DJ. This is freaking weird, dude.
Have you sold all the slots, or are there still some slots left?
We're so sold out. We've sold out twice the number of tickets we started with.
That's amazing. I wish I
Yeah.
could go. I'm going to be out of town, but I'm
just relieved that story of yours ended up being PG.
It was touch and go there for a little while.
Everybody in the live chat was very concerned.
Well,
Yeah, because bulls are males. And if you think you milked a bull, you jerked off a fucking male cow. That's basically what that book was about. In my opinion, that's what I got from it. Right? They only have 30,000 followers and they have a cruise. Yeah, it's sold out. Caroline, you crack me up.
Children are being rushed off to their rooms.
Barns and Mormons don't go together, apparently.
Yeah.
Or they do.
Merry Christmas, RFM and Bill Reel.
Thank you. You are magic. You're the magic man.
Take it easy, John.
Love you guys.
Merry Christmas, John.
Happy New
Thank you for being here.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So he popped in to read a Christmas story about jerking off a bull. Are these people obsessed with like masturbation because they couldn't or they weren't supposed to? I'm asking an honest, serious question. That is weird. Merry Christmas. Your son jerked off a bull. What the fuck? And then you're hugging, jerking off a bull all in the same book for Christmas. Weird.
Well, that was nice, wasn't it?
I'm glad he informed us that it was a cow that was going to be milked in this story.
Yeah.
Sometimes
he read ahead. He saw the pictures.
Sometimes you need that information.
That's how we knew. I don't know about you. I feel like taking a nap.
It was a great book. It was a good one to be tucked in and to let Santa get to the cookies and milk so that we can get to the presents in the morning.
John is a very enthusiastic.
The milk, the cookies and milk. We know there wasn't any milk in a bowl. He put out a cup of freaking sperm. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to be sick. That's gross to include kids in that. Dude, I almost need to hear that book again. Maybe I shouldn't have sped it up. That is weird. Cookies and cum. Right. How inappropriately gross. Donna Lynn, Merry Christmas.
Enthusiastic.
He picks these cool stories. It was a great story.
I think so too. I'm going to bring on the next guest if that's okay with you, Bill.
It's a great
always
story.
Always going by the list. And here we have Lila Tuller. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, we're skipping this. I am going to puke. All right, let's get to Laura now. I don't know. Let's go back for a second. Who's this? They're sitting on laps in their bedroom. Who are these people? Who are these?
Stock, so we can do it every single year. But for the kids, we really want them to
This is Colby and Cammie.
know what it means to reflect, because I never felt like I reflected as a child, as a Mormon. And it's not that I didn't have the time to. I did lots of prayer and lots of time.
My God, these people all have issues. All right, where's Dehlin again? They should have said no to the story. I could have gone the rest of my life without hearing that story, but we're going to listen to it because now I'm curious. So, also, listen. I think this is about a kid who couldn't masturbate, but he beat off a bull. Because they're not supposed to masturbate. And remember, like, Jody Hildebrandt and John Matthias, that they fucking counseled people about pornography and masturbation and shit. 4 of 6. These are ex-Mormons. If you're not into it, why are you reviewing it? Who said I wasn't into it? I'm into it like a motherfucker. Merry Christmas, 4 of 6. Are you Elon Musk's mom? You kind of look like Elon's mom. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Pines, thank you for the 10 cooter ships. Oh, look it. 4 of 6. Welcome to Cooterville. Come on in and close your damn legs.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
I couldn't be more into it. Oh, look. Tragedy pimps exposed. Make sure you close your legs. Someone's butt hurt. They don't want me reviewing this. Elon's mom.
Did we do it?
Yeah, how many pages and how many words on the page? And did you time this beforehand?
It's less than 10, but I didn't count on us
Timing
talking.
was
Oh, okay.
impeccable.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
You sure?
You got this book, yeah, and I want to see the pictures too.
Christmas Day in the morning.
Thank you.
I'll go fast. I'll read fast. This
Okay.
is like Pearl Buck.
Christmas Day in the morning.
Here we go.
Oh, look.
All right, let's see if we can just find the book. Thank you so much, Pines. Christmas Day in the morning. Book. Summary. Actually, we may not have to listen to him read it. Oh my God, that's long. Short story in which a boy named Rob realizes his dad loves him when overhearing a conversation between both his parents. With that, he wants to do something for his father for Christmas, something that would never be forgotten and would show he loves his father back. So Rob decided to wake up early in the morning of Christmas Day and do the strenuous task of milking the family cows. A task that was usually done by both him and his father every morning. He could get up earlier than 4 o'clock, and he could creep into the barn and get all the milking done. He'd do it alone, milk and clean up, and then when his father went to start the milking, he'd see it all done, and he would know who had done it. Rob's father goes to his son to thank him for the job he has done. He found his father and clutched him in a great hug. He felt his father's arms go around him. It was dark, and they could not see each other's faces. Son, I thank you. No one ever did a nicer thing. Doesn't say anything about a bull. Okay, we're gonna listen to this.
Christmas Day in the morning. All right. He walked suddenly and completely. It was 4 o'clock, the hour at which his father had always called him to get up and help with the milking. That's of the cow. Strange how the habits of his youth.
Why does that even need to be said, Satan?
Clung to him still. 50 years ago, and his father had been dead for 30 years.
As opposed to the goat, I imagine.
Or,
I'm sorry, you keep reading. We're
and
listening.
yet he waked at 4 o'clock in the morning. He had trained himself to turn over and go to sleep, but this morning, because it was Christmas, he did not try to sleep. Can you guys see the photo?
Have a great day, Fig.
Yep. Is it too glary?
No, I see it.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Cooterville. I just gifted 5. Shelly, Bug, Jennifer, Lori Sparks, and Solo. Welcome to Cooterville. Merry Christmas. Pines just gifted 10 more. Thank you so much.
Just help a brother out here.
Wow, 10 more. Robin with an I, Trixie, Wendy, Doris, Notified, Muggsy, Aunt Seesaw, Elisa, Becca, Gassa. You think he had it made? You think he had this book made, his own version? I made 2 versions. Thank you again. Oh my gosh, Belinda. Thank you, Belinda, for gifting 5. Ashley, Allie, Tori, Wise, and Random. Welcome to Cooterville. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his
30
ass.
new
Kiss your
Cooter
ass.
ships. Thank
Happy
you, thank
Hanukkah.
you, thank you.
He slipped.
No, he didn't say where it came from. He just said he wanted to read a book.
Back in time, and he did so easily nowadays. He was 15 years old and still on his father's farm. He loved his father. He had not known it until one day, a few days before Christmas, when he overheard what his father was saying to his mother.
Kalina, thank you for gifting 5. Allison, Dorothy, Lana, Enterprises, Mississippi Missy, Meowry. And we've got one more. We should get one more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. I can't see the 5th one. Thank you so much. Kalina, thank you, beautiful.
Yep.
Nanya, Merry Christmas, honey.
This isn't super long. Mary, I hate to call Rob in the mornings. He's growing so fast and he needs his sleep. If you could see how he sleeps when I go in to wake him up, I wish I could manage alone. Well, you can't, Adam. His mother's voice was brisk, because he isn't a child anymore. It's time he took his turn. Yes, his father said slowly, but I sure do hate to wake him. When he heard these words, something in him woke. His father loved him. He had never thought of it before,
Heck yes, Sarah,
taking
Sarah.
for granted the tie of their blood. Neither his father nor his mother
Push me.
talked about loving their children. They had no time for such things. There was always so much to do.
Oh my goodness. Belinda, Belinda, coming in hot. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Wow, $50 super sticker, you guys. Thank you. You guys are so fucking kind.
Thank you for your support.
Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. It is raining cooters or snowing cooters and everything today. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here.
On a farm. There's the mom and the dad on a farm.
Just help a brother.
Now that he knew his father loved him, there would be no more loitering in the mornings and having to be called again. He got up after that, stumbling with sleep, and pulled on his clothes, his eyes tight shut, but he got up. And then on the night before Christmas, that year when he was 15, he lay for a few minutes thinking about the next day. They were poor, and most of the excitement was in the turkey they had raised themselves and in the mince pies his mother made. His sisters sewed presents, and his mother and father always bought something he needed, not only a warm jacket, maybe, but something more, such as a book. And he saved and bought them each something too. So here's the boy in his red long underwear, yawning as he wakes up in the morning.
The one-piece pajamas.
That's right.
The one-piece
Looking for the marks.
pajamas.
There's no marks.
Wait, the one-piece pajamas, and then he says, looking for marks. There's no marks. What would marks be on pajamas? What does that mean? What does that mean? Marks.
He wished that Christmas he was 15, he had a better present for his father. As usual, he had gone to the 10-cent store and bought a tie. It had seemed nice enough until he lay thinking the night before Christmas, and then he wished that he had heard his father and mother talking in time for him to save for something better. He lay on his side, his head supported by his elbow, and looked out of his attic window. The stars were bright, much brighter.
The attic window. Why is the kid in the attic? Skid marks? Ew. That's disgusting. What? Oh, the trap door. Oh, God, Sarah, Sarah.
Brighter than he ever remembered seeing them, and one was so bright he wondered if it were really a star of Bethlehem.
Why do we need to know that this kid put his arm under his head? Romo, thank you for your 10-pound super chat. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, Crash, for your 1999 super sticker.
Thank you for your support.
Dad, he had once asked when he was a little boy, what is a stable? It's just a barn, his father had replied, like ours. That's the boy sleeping in his bed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Kat's name is Karen.
Looking out.
She just gave us 5 more cooter ships. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss
Blues,
my ass.
Kathy,
Kiss his ass. Kiss your
Blazy,
ass.
D.
Happy
Marie,
Hanukkah.
on the run. Welcome to Cooterville. Come on in and cross your legs. You think something other than skid marks. That's where my mind went, but I don't know. Sometimes I overreact to this stuff, but it's weird, right? Let's keep listening.
Side of the snow. Then Jesus had been born in a barn, and to a barn the shepherds and the wise men had come, bringing their Christmas gifts. The thought stuck him like a silver dagger. Why should he not give his father a special gift too, out there in the barn?
Oh my goodness.
He could get up earlier than 4 o'clock, and he.
Oh my goodness. We got 10 more. Just me, Pero, Heather, Big Bag Bird, 68 Jar Dog, Silver, Airs, Life is Good, and Val Hallow. Welcome to Cooterville. Merry Christmas. Bo Bear, thank you for your super sticker. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Kathy Shields. Gosh, thank you so much, Pines. That's so generous of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Just help a brother.
Oh, you don't think there was a bull? Okay, let's listen again then.
He could creep into the barn and get all the milking done. He'd do it alone, milk and clean up, and then when his father went in to start the milking, he'd see it all done, and he would know who had done it.
Merry Christmas,
This is a picture
Cresha.
of the manger, Jesus in the manger with the wise men and the star, and Mary, and Joseph, and lambs and cows. We're almost done. At 2:45, he got up and put on his clothes. He crept downstairs carefully, careful of the creaky boards, and let himself out. The big star hung lower over the barn roof, a reddish gold. The cows looked at him, sleepy and surprised. That's the barn with the star above the barn. Lots of snow.
That's a nice picture.
He's carrying a lamp out to the barn because it's so dark. He needs a lamp.
I saw that. I like that. That's very
It's
nice.
not in the barn.
He's about to see the whole transaction.
They're celestializing. More celestializing going on in the barn. Is there any barn in America that doesn't have
Oliver Calgary's
celestializing going
about
on
to
in
get
it?
some news.
Thank you, Crochet.
Yes.
So, boss, he whispered, they accepted him placidly, and he fetched some hay for each cow and then got the milking pail and the big milk can. So that's him with the cow, saying hello to the cow with a lamp.
Maybe, this is a family show. Should we stop here, Satan?
He had never milked all alone before, but it seemed almost easy. He kept thinking about his father's surprise. His father would come in and call him, saying that he would get things started while Rob was getting dressed. He'd go to the barn, open the door, and then he'd
Merry
go to
Christmas.
get the 2 big empty milk cans, but they wouldn't be waiting or empty. They'd be standing in the milk house filled. That's him milking the cow. The task went more easily than he had ever known it to before. Milking for once was not a chore. It was something else, a gift to his father who loved him. He finished, the 2 milk cans were full, and he covered them and closed the milk house door carefully, making sure of the latch. He put the
Merry
stool in its
Christmas,
place by the
Kathy.
door and hung up the clean milk pail. Then he went out of the barn and barred the door behind him. So that's the boy carrying the big milk.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called?
A pail?
Milk pails? Are those pails?
I'm guessing.
Back in his room, he had only a minute to pull off his clothes in the darkness and jump into bed, for he heard his father up.
Merry
He
Christmas.
put the covers over his head to
Wicked
silence his
West.
quick breathing. The door opened. Rob, his father called. We have to get up, son, even if it is Christmas. All right, he said sleepily. I'll go on out, his father said. I'll get things started. The door closed and he lay still, laughing to himself. In just a few minutes, his father would know. His dancing heart was ready to jump from his body. The minutes were endless, 10, 15, he did not know how many, and he heard his father's footsteps again. The door opened and he lay still. Rob? Yes, Dad. His father was laughing, a queer, sobbing sort of a laugh. Thought you'd fool me, did you? His father was standing beside his bed, feeling for him, pulling away the cover. It's Christmas, Dad. So that's the dad opening up the door with the boy in the bed, laughing. He found his father and clutched him in a great hug. He felt his father's arms go around him. It was dark, and they could not see each other's faces. Son, I thank you. Nobody ever did a nicer thing. Oh, Dad, I want you to know I do want to be good. The words broke from him of their own will. He did not know what to say. His heart was bursting with love. Well, I reckon I can go back to bed and sleep, his father said after a moment. No, hark. That's the son and the father hugging. The father's very happy that his son gave him the gift. And 2 pages. The little ones are waked up. Come to think of it, son, I've never seen you children when you first saw the Christmas tree. I was always in the barn. Come on. He got up and pulled on his clothes again, and they went down to the Christmas tree. And soon the sun was creeping up to where the star had been. So this is mom and the kid, I think, and a dog going down the stairs. And the final page. Oh, what a Christmas, and how his heart had nearly burst again with shyness and pride as his father told his mother and made the younger children listen about how he, Rob, had got up all by himself. The very best Christmas gift I ever had, and I'll remember it, son, every year on Christmas morning so long as I live. They had both remembered it, and now that his father was dead, he remembered it alone, that blessed Christmas dawn when, alone with the cows in the barn, he had made his first gift of true love.
Oh.
And that's the family sitting around by the Christmas tree telling the stories.
That is really, really nice.
Merry
I like
Christmas. I love you, Bill and RFM. Y'all are important people.
I have no idea. A boy did something nice for his dad. Do these guys like have daddy issues or something? Well, that was enlightening. Okay, now we're going to get to Lauren. Somebody gifted him that book, you think? Boy craving his father's attention. Couldn't see his face, not being able to see his happiness. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of odd, but okay. All right, they're going to bring Lauren on. Here we go.
A college observatory, and the general public is invited most Mondays. And so I went, and I've never had a good telescope in my life outside, like a $30 one from Walmart or whatever.
Join the club.
And if this one here is like the size of, if I stretch my hands out all the way, that would be from one side of this telescope to the other, on the width of it. And I look in the hole, and I see Mars, and Mars, a pinky nail, overwhelming.
Maybe you're probably looking at,
like, you can see it so clear. It's so far.
Yeah, that's really
cool. For the second time tonight, right?
Guess who's next on the show, Bill?
It's going to be some real crime for the second time tonight, right?
Not real.
True crime.
And hidden, maybe. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can. I don't know. Lauren, Matthias, how are you doing?
Good. Not always the best welcome to be like. And for Christmas Eve, we've got crime. But no, I will not bring the crime tonight.
Mystery,
don't worry.
Hold on. Let me move these captions. This is getting on my nerves. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
No crime. No
Meegan
crime.
is doing crime too.
Yes.
See, I'm trying to say as
know.
many things as I can about her so I can practice saying her name correctly. It's
Meegan. Yes. Meegan. Yeah. She also, we often talk true crime together. Yeah. But we will leave crime home at Christmas Eve and not talk about it here.
Well, it's so nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for having me on. I just want to say it means so much that you do this, and I'm honored to be here for a second year, and it helps me on Christmas Eve. So I want to say that. So thank you for doing the show. It means a lot that you do this for the community. And then I loved Colby and Cammie's tradition that they shared. That was impressive, and that was heartfelt. I want everyone to know, though, that if you don't have traditions like that, that's okay, because I will, after this, be taking my family to In-N-Out Burger. That's what.
Okay, look at DG. Lauren, don't let the door hit ya, says this person.
What we do.
Oh, wow.
Christmas.
Oh, we go to In-N-Out Burger for Christmas. Do you know what's really ironic is I watched a thing on Scott Peterson today, or early this morning. You guys know who Scott Peterson is? He's in prison for life for murdering his wife, Lacey, who was 9 months pregnant with their son, Connor. And after Scott Peterson was arrested, they had a 6-hour drive to drive him back to Modesto because he was arrested in San Diego. And guess where they stopped to get food on the way back to Modesto? In-N-Out Burger. Scott Peterson chowed down an In-N-Out combo meal, double cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. And then she's all, yeah, we go to In-N-Out Burger. I was like, whoa. Just the timing of hearing those two facts. I never had heard that about Scott Peterson before. You were a cat named Karen?
Everyone to know, though, that if you don't have traditions like that, that's okay, because I will, after this, be taking my family to In-N-Out Burger. That's what we do.
Oh, wow.
Christmas. So
that's cool. You know that when Cammie and Colby's kids grow up, they're all going to have long hair, wear beads, and live in San Francisco.
Right. Right. And my family's cholesterol will be high. But hey, it works.
It works? I thought John had such high blood pressure you were worried about his health. SC Girl Shelly, welcome in. Thank you for becoming a member.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
It works for us. When our child was his first Christmas, we were tired, older parents, and all our plans went out the window. And we said, let's just go to In-N-Out Burger, and we've been doing it ever since. So, yeah.
And they're open this late on Christmas Eve?
See, they're not buying it. They're not buying it. Do you think they're even open that late? We should check it out.
They are. For those that need a late meal on Christmas Eve, you can snag yourself some animal fries at In-N-Out. They are open late on Christmas Eve. So.
Animal fries, that means something. What does that mean?
It means really, really good fries. You take
really, really good fries. Ski Utah.
Fries that are fried, and then you put sauce on them and cheese and bacon and grilled onions, and they're delicious animal fries at In-N-Out.
So they're just like really, really calorie and fat laden.
Yes.
That's the animal part.
Yes, 'tis the season. So
not unhealthy enough just being French fries. No, In-N-Out is going to one up that.
Yeah.
I just went to one In-N-Out Burger the first time this year.
Really?
Andy Bell took me, and it was wonderful.
Really? And did you see the scripture on the bottom of the cup? So I guess I say that to make myself feel a little bit better, you know, as some of us celebrate Christ, you know, it's the Christian thing to do. Go to In-N-Out. So you have a John scripture in the bottom of each cup.
I don't know if I enjoyed the food more than the seagulls, but it was really good. What are you talking about? They're just the same scriptures on the bottom of each cup?
On an In-N-Out cup. Yeah, if you order a soda or a lemonade or a root beer, someone help me remember which scripture it is
I'm
that
sure
they
it's
share.
Merry
3:16.
Christmas,
I think
looking.
it might be, I don't know which one.
Merry
That'd be
Christmas, Buddha.
3:16, right?
So-
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Something like that.
Yes.
That's
So
in
anyway,
the version that the Mormon church doesn't use exclusively anymore.
do they not?
No, this is
Oh.
on the news. Well, the newscast last Monday. Yeah.
Interesting. You teach. I need to get caught up. I've been
Can
working
you imagine? It's not just the
crime.
the KJV anymore, says the Mormon church.
I didn't know. Great. That's great. Okay. Change. I was actually going to talk about change tonight. I mean, I wasn't going to talk about In-N-Out Burger this whole time, but I was actually going to talk about growth and
Birdie
change
girl.
and how that's a big part of my life. Every year, I embrace change because everything changes, whether we like it or not, for good or for bad, right? And I've been thinking about my little boy is actually sort of mourning his childhood. This may be the last year of Santa Claus. He's told me that like growing up is kind of hard for him, and change, I think, is just something.
Growing up is hard for him. He's 8. Oh, they're open till 11. Thank you, Jada. What? Your 8-year-old is mourning his childhood? Did I hear that right?
Something that can be hard for human beings in general. It can be for me, and I try to embrace it. But I wanted to share a little gift that I was giving my little boy this year. It'll be in his stocking. It's a little giraffe charm, and it says, "You are you."
She got him a giraffe charm for his stocking because he's mourning his childhood. He's 8. Maybe he's mourning his mom because he doesn't recognize her anymore. She got a giraffe charm because she's higher than giraffe pussy. My goodness gracious. This is weird.
It's a little giraffe charm. And it says, "You are unique. You should always stand tall, for no one is like you. Why, no one at all. This little giraffe is a reminder of what life is about. You don't need to fit in. You were born to stand out." And I think when I think about growth and change or growth, with change comes growth, vice versa. What comes first, right? I think it's just about,
look at his face,
embracing yourself and embracing ourselves and who we are, the good and the bad. I'm in true crime. So even your dark sides, your good sides, every side.
Wait, what? Dark sides? On the dark side. Okay, I get like, oh, yes, Kresha. Yes, Kresha. Oh my God, how did I forget about that sound bite? We share the giraffe.
He's like this little pussy.
Right. This is a little too much, okay? But we got to remember, Merry Christmas, Lily, that her son was asking if Chad Daybell was coming for Thanksgiving. Right. She's giving him this gift that you would give like your kid when they become a man. They're graduating from high school or they're going off to college or they turn 16 and they're driving. They've got some kind of, freedom that they didn't have before. Celebrating independence. This is not, you shouldn't be celebrating independence at 8. She's so weird. Look at her. I'm in true crime. I am the crime.
And embracing ourselves and who we are, the good and the bad. I'm in true crime. So even your dark sides, your good sides, every side of you, and just owning that and embracing change. And this last year I've learned a lot, and I brought up a text from a friend of mine. I was talking to her.
So she comes on this show, and now she's going to share a private text that she wanted all these people to go to prison for having hers. But she's about to share a private text.
Via texting and sharing about some grief I've been experiencing this year. And
oh, grief. Joey Skates, Merry Christmas back at you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Wow, thank you so much. That is so generous of you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Veronica. You think she had a surrogate? Hook, line, and sinker? Me too. Yeah, she's sharing private texts. Thank you again, Joey Skates.
And some things going on. And what
Merry Christmas, YBE. Good to see you.
What she wrote back to me meant so much that I just wanted to share it here, if that's okay.
Sure.
She said, welcome the tangled stuff in. Say, hello, what are you here to teach me? But don't let it stay forever or dominate your narrative. You're a whole beautiful being with many dynamic parts. It's okay to feel broken, cheated, fooled, anxious, and it's also okay to be the opposites. None of us are all of any one thing. The one constant is change, emotionally and otherwise. Let these emotions change as you change, and as the moment-to-moment changes happens. Let me keep going. My friend told me I could share this.
MU says, oh my God, trying to rehabilitate herself. KD says, I've never noticed scriptures on my food at In-N-Out. That's about it for anything negative. We just got a cooter chat. What we got here?
Merry Christmas, Red Heart J. This hoe has lost her last marble, SMH.
Thank you, Lori Jean, and I couldn't agree more. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for using the cooter chat.
Don't forget to pay attention to your beautiful parts, though. Don't judge yourself so harshly. Practice it daily. Be your best friend,
Did
your
Grayson's
advocate,
under
and your
this?
safe place. This takes daily, moment-to-moment living. Loving ourselves is difficult when we've been culturally taught to seek our own worth outside of ourselves. So now we have to flip the script, and it's super hard.
Merry
I understand
Christmas,
this.
Kelly Watts.
I would submit that all parts of you, all emotions, and all versions of who you've been and who you will become are all necessary and beautiful. They make you who you are. We are all more than the limited stories we tell ourselves. And I just thought that was beautiful as I've been thinking about how I've changed this year and how I've grown this year and how next year will continue and things change for good and for bad. You know, sometimes I want to stop time. I want to embrace this probably last year of Santa Claus. I think my son does too. I want to, you know, keep these moments forever and take pictures of what I'm afraid to lose and realize that next year I will believe different things than I did last year. And, you know, for good or for bad, but to love and embrace change.
Thanks for
you.
all of your hard work on this stuff. Merry Christmas, Jay.
Thank you, HMS. Thank you for your generous super chat, and Merry Christmas to you. I enjoy being here with you guys, and I'm glad that, you know, if you guys had nothing to do on Christmas, I'm glad that I can be here and I can hang out with you guys.
Just help a brother out here.
Just another human. Thank you for 1 month in Cooterville. Thank you for your support. Jay, check AI to see if plagiarism. Oh, you mean on this text? Oh, good idea. Don't let me forget.
And to love every part of who we've been in the past and in the future, and to own that and to own that growth. So that's what I've been thinking about this year between my trips to In-N-Out Burger. So
yeah.
They're like, yeah. MU says, glad she gave you permission to share with a laughing face.
That's really nice. How are you doing with internalizing that message?
good. I'm grateful for my friend that sent it. I think that that's why it's been on my
Merry
mind.
Christmas, PJ.
I think that I always try to embrace change and to embrace and be open to the dark. If that makes sense. And to
embrace and be open to the dark, if that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. Oh my God, difficult research. I was thinking about how it's been said that John was hit by an 18-wheeler or something. Reminds me of the movie Pet Sematary. The little boy, Gage. Why is she open to the dark? Why does she keep talking about dark? Look at their faces. Huh? She said her friend sent that to her. We're going to go through the transcript and we're going to copy and paste it in ChatGPT and see what the fuck it says. Hang on. I always try to embrace change. Okay. Start there.
I always try to embrace change and to embrace and be open to the dark. That makes sense. And to the chaos and the hardships. And I've always learned, though, that there's always a little bit more to accept, a little bit more inside to maybe even allow when that happens, it can be difficult. But I think that the more I learn about myself,
look at Hedgehog.
I think the more content I can be to just own who I am and be honest with who I am and grow and change. So I've been thinking a lot about that. I don't think I'm being very eloquent right now.
You're not.
That was a good question. I haven't thought about it. I don't know if I'm like pinpointing it very well, but I think that I'm learning a little bit more about myself.
Good morning,
embracing
GM,
a little bit
and
more of
Merry
myself. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and allowing it to happen. And just trying to
allowing it to happen. You caused it. Okay, let's not forget that. This is not accountability at all. But this person says, is Lauren growing and embracing the critical feedback she's gotten in the past few months? Here's Birdly World, embracing the dark. Good solstice message. Lopsided says, all things seek balance. There must be a shadow as well as light. Mew says, I really hope you will embrace change.
To, be okay with who I am.
And the reason I
I don't
ask
know
is
if that makes
because
sense.
usually I'm my own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly.
Yes.
Good to see you.
I think that text came from my friend when I was being my own worst enemy and there was shame. And so I think maybe that's where the, it's been a good show. I don't know if you've seen it, but K-pop Demon Hunters. Have you heard of it? It's a great children's show on Netflix.
Oh my God. What? K-pop Demon Hunters is a good show?
K-pop Demon Hunters. It's a lot about shame. It's a lot about digging into those parts you don't like about yourself.
No, it's her Christmas sweater.
Being your worst enemy and sort of embracing all of it. And I think that's maybe a little bit of what I'm trying to tell my son with this gift too. You're unique, always stand tall, for no one is like you. I know it all. This little giraffe is a reminder of what life is about. You don't need to fit in. You were born to stand out. So I think I am trying to just, learn to love every part of myself. And I hope that others can do that too, because there's freedom in that, and freedom in embracing change and growth and hardships and grief. There's been a lot of grief this year for me. I had a loss of a brother, and grief isn't a linear line. It's up and down. And I guess I'm not making a lot of sense. And this is like a little therapy session now before.
Sometimes feelings don't make sense.
But
this is a Christmas
I
Eve
hope
they wouldn't be feelings. I think that's right. I'm not sure.
Sure.
What do you think,
Brett, I've been watching all night, and Brett Metcalf said it well. He gave grace and respect to anyone and everyone. And I hope that, everyone can do that for themselves too. I think it's easy to say, love one another. We're taught that.
Music, including the McDonald's arches.
that, but also make room to love yourself, your flaws, your imperfections. It's beautiful. And so give grace to others, respect others, but also, give that love to yourself too.
The K-pop Demon Hunters is the most highly requested cartoon by my grandkids.
Right.
It is wonderful.
Merry Christmas, Gumbo.
I don't know have you watched it, Bill? Have you watched it with them?
Yeah, and they would like to watch it over and over again, but I've seen it once all the way through.
And are you singing along with them? You need those songs, man. They are catchy. You play those in your car. I mean, it's great.
I didn't think I would like it, and I very much enjoyed watching it with them.
RFM, you got to watch it. It's
K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Is that right? K-pop?
Uh-huh. It's a good
like
one.
K-tel.
Uh-huh.
What
But
were
Bill,
those records back in the 70s?
that's what I took out of it, though, was this sort of discussion on shame and how we all sort of hide a bit of ourselves, and we all have this shame. And when you embrace that, and are okay with that, and whatever it is, and just be who you are, you can be your best self. I think it's what I'm trying to teach my son right now. It's something I'm trying to embrace as well.
Yeah, I won't give away the show for those who haven't seen it, but
So it says here that Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters illustrates the positive effects of facing fears and changing narratives.
There's a character in the show who pushes back against a thing when in the mirror that person is the thing. And anyway, there is a bigger story being told if you pay attention. So I'm so glad that you picked up on that and shared that with us tonight, Lauren.
Yeah. Then I also just want to say to those that are alone this Christmas, I'm thinking of you. I have been alone on several Christmases. Maybe that's one reason why I want to make time stop right now, because I'm lucky to be with a family I love, and it's precious for me. But I've also been alone, and I've also had hard Christmases. And so I'm thinking of everyone wherever they are this year. A lot can change in a year.
Thanks, Turtle Time.
For good and for bad. And so I just want...
Because I did forget.
Everyone, I thank you for doing this again, Bill and RFM, because I'm thinking of everyone out there. So I know that Christmas can be beautiful for many, and it can be really hard some years. And so, yeah, I hope everyone's okay out there.
Thank you, Lauren. And Merry Christmas to you and to your husband and to your son. And I just hope you have a wonderful new year.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
Sorry for your loss. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, you never know what's going to happen on the Radio Free Mormon Christmas special, do you?
No, and every year I'm intrigued by the various people that you have come on, their faces that we all recognize.